Welcome to another edition of the Coach's Corner. I am joined by head coach Justin Ingram of the volleyball team. And coach, training camp has now come to a close. What have you seen in your team that you like so far?
You know, we have a lot of kids returning, so the expectations are, of course, to start out where we left off last spring. All of our attackers, all of our setters are back, so our rhythms right now are pretty good. We've had 2 weeks of training so far, and we're real excited to get tested this weekend.
Who has really impressed you the most with their off-season work and come in that much better this season?
You know, Taylor Pippin, of course, she was our first team all-conference pick this last year. She was top 10 in the country in attack. You know, she's tremendous and still is. She was tremendous and still is this year. The expectation, of course, is to do better now this year than what she had done in previous seasons. So, you know, I think the continuity between setting her and then setting others. We talked about distribution, setter distribution. So it's not just one person, you know, leading the offensive talents, but it's several. And I think you know, complement the setters, both Hannah and Meg, and making sure the distribution was improved. And you know, as we keep looking at the past 2 weeks, our defensive side of the ball has picked up quite a bit. So we're excited about where we're at, the kind of rallies that we're being able to continue, and you know, the challenges that are ahead within playing the transition game.
Have you made your final decision on who the libero will be?
That's a great question. I think where the lineup will be. I think that's the bigger question right now. You know, the best thing about having depth is the ability to put anybody out there, and the product is still going to be very good. You know, as we're looking at the potential lineups, several of them can win games for us. Several of them have great chemistry. Several of them have great possibilities. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a bit of fluidity within the lineup, and certainly the libero position or any others as this season starts and potentially as it continues.
It's not going to be an easy task going into Orlando. You got some tough teams you're going to have to face. What are you looking for in your team after this weekend?
Well, you know, all the teams that we're playing are well coached. I think that's something that's pretty it's easy to see this. Their history is good. Central Florida, as of late, has been red hot. You know, I think their success last season really catapulted them into some good belief and some good things going on for them this season. Delaware and Northern Colorado have put together several good years in a row within their leagues. And there's no doubt that every team will have different challenges. We're excited to, you know, certainly face another opponent and lace them up against somebody new. You know, I think once the game starts, things change, and you know, that's when we're really going to see SIU volleyball, our successes, and perhaps some of the challenges that we'll face.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
That's head coach Justin Ingram. I'm Anthony Giassi. Be sure to stay tuned to SIUSalukis.com for more updates and info regarding volleyball.